Como é que é, meus amigos? Sejam bem-vindos a mais um episódio de Hogwarts Legacy. Vamos então continuar aqui a nossa história. Vamos começar aqui por tratar aqui da nossa guia, que foi o que nos faltou no episódio passado, e ver aquilo que podemos ou não fazer. Exatamente, nós tínhamos visto aqui que já tínhamos a possibilidade de inserir, portanto, a Laceration 3, ok? Nós temos Neasels, apanhar os Neasels e, portanto, isso vai nos permitir, pelo menos, meter a trait de Laceration 2, porque ainda não encontramos a outra. Portanto, temos este, de Recall. Os de Recall também já temos, portanto, poderemos fazer este. Bem, vamos ver o que é que podemos fazer. Portanto, primeiro que tudo, se calhar vamos aos animaizinhos e vamos ver o que é que eles nos dão, para tentarmos perceber o que é que vamos conseguir ter ou não. Okay? Portanto, vamos aqui a T. No T vamos pegar nisto. Exato, estes já se alimentam todos porque têm a cena de alimentar. É mais fácil. Mas é que temos aqui, são só estes três. Pois é, nós temos estes aqui, vamos lançar estes aqui talvez. Olha, isso é especial de corrida, boa. Este fica para vender. Temos dois Neasels. Não, estes são os para vender, os Neasels estão do outro lado, pois é. Isto já é tudo para vender, ok. Portanto, este aqui já é para apanhar, este aqui já é para apanhar. Este está aqui um bocado a mais, mas pronto. Ok. E dá-nos 3, cada um dá-nos 3, boa. Ok, este está feito, já recolhemos as cenas aqui, já está bom. Já vamos conseguir fazer os upgrades que queríamos. Pelo menos por enquanto, para as que temos, para as armaduras que temos agora. Vamos aqui fazer o mesmo aos Dressels e isso. Vou aproveitar e se calhar meter aqui uma cena de comida só para ser mais fácil, não é? Depois nós, portanto, quando cá viermos já é mais fácil, não é? Vamos meter aqui uma cena de comida ao lado. Exatamente, é mais fácil assim. Está a dormir, mas bota a comer, bota a comer. Calma. Mas é que falta, vamos ver. Muito calmo, falta. Ok, já estão todos, está fixe. Eu acho que mesmo assim há uns upgrades que nós ainda não conseguimos fazer porque nos faltam umas penas, não é? De uns pássaros que acho que eram aqueles que nós podíamos ter apanhado e que acabámos por falhar miseravelmente 2 vezes no episódio anterior. E eu fiquei muito irritado. Ora, vamos a isto.
Rebellion.
Acho que já está. Já estão todos, ok. Agora vamos lá ver o que é que conseguimos evoluir. Bem, isto aqui ficou realmente muito fixe. Desejar-me a mim mesmo. Ok, vamos aqui. E upgrades. Yeah, Super ainda não conseguimos porque não, pronto, falhámos miseravelmente. Este aqui supostamente era do Findle. Vamos tentar meter o de Findle 3. Okay. Laceration 3, nice. Este Laceration 3 também. Nice. Upgrades, aqui não dava mais. Aqui dá. Mas não dá mais. Aqui não dá. Laceration 3. Aqui Fangs, podemos tentar meter o Fangs 2, né? Vamos tentar meter o Fangs 2. Já que não temos o 3. Vamos meter o Bombarda também, mas não vale a pena. Ainda não dá. Fangs 2. Vamos meter o Fangs 2. Ok. E aqui Fangs 2 também. Nice. Nós neste momento a única cena é apanhar aquelas penas e aquele corno. Portanto, faltam-nos aqui mais umas beastzinhas que nos vão permitir depois ter tudo um bocadinho melhor. Mas para já não está nada mal. Só nos falta aprender desta transformação também. Deixa-me apanhar isto já agora. Esperamos aqui 7 segundos. Poções, estamos bem para ir para a missão. Portanto, o que nós tínhamos combinado no episódio anterior era irmos à missãozinha, não era? Acho que era isso. Vamos deixar apanhar. Já deixo. Portanto, vamos lá ver aqui. Sim, porque é a única quest que nos falta, né? Para além pronto, desta das Moons, mas isso é procurar pelo mapa. E também, não sei se daqui a nada não vamos fazer um episódio disso, mas vamos aqui diretamente. Portanto, vamos voar para aqui. Vamos voar para aqui, vamos pelo coisa para aqui e depois a seguir vamos diretamente para a missão. Bora. Vamos lá ver. Eu agora hei de fazer. Eu já não sei que episódio é que nós vamos. Nós. Portanto. Isto também vem-se rápido. Quer dizer, agora não. Deixa-me pensar.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Devemos ir para aí no 27, 28. Se eu não estiver enganado. Portanto, está na altura de fazer mais um episódio de 2 horas só a explorar o mundo, né? Eu já vou verificar no final deste em que episódio é que vamos e depois já vou decidir.
Revelio.
Vamos lá ter com
Is
ela.
Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Ok.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Revelio.
Deixa-me apanhar isto.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Então eu já vocês dei bem na floresta, mano. E estes gajos também passam-se de
He was
escolhas.
certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Pois não posso. Ok. Queria ir ali explorar aquilo.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Isso, bebe uma cena dos gajos. Não és esperto.
Pelt. Poor beasts. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here.
Talvez.
All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Deixa eu ver, estava uma mensagem importante.
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they
Revelio.
doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Nothing to poach in Arranshire except spiders.
Revelio.
Trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle. Sometimes I do wonder if your eyes are still in your head. I really do. Seems we may have an intruder in our midst.
Revelio.
How come I always draw the short straw?
Listen, I'm sure it'd be harder to kill a moon calf.
Protego.
Reducto!
Shoot intensely, one of my own.
Revelio.
Is that you, Royland?
Bombarda.
You'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on
Revelio.
here?
Only one way to find out. Reparo.
Nice.
Revelio.
Ok. Isto agora vai ser grande a cena lá dentro.
In Merlin's name?
What?
Are those dragons?
Ui, 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 ui.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. One foot in front of the next and
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence is...
Fazer isto. Vamos aproveitar. Stealth. seguir, acho que não tenho nada melhor. Isto é só dizer que tenho aqui mais cenas. Ok. Inventório. Temos que vender as beasts que temos também. Collection, temos aqui uma data de cenas. Challenges. Se calhar não era a melhor altura para estar a fazer isto, mas...
What we want. I say, if every last wig...
Gostaram.
Perfeito. Salto também é fixe, né?
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Revelio.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we?
Is that mate?
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Nós vamos combater o dragão, né?
Aloha Mora.
Será que vamos poder guardar o dragão? Era brutalíssimo, né?
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon.
Arrest them, momentum. Flupendo.
Let me out,
Stop that. Confringo. Levioso.
I won't let that.
Stupefy.
I won't.
Expelliarmus.
The left.
Levioso.
What route time?
Let me out.
Revelio.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. Careful.
What's this?
Such
What have you done?
You like to talk to animals, do you?
Levioso. Descendo. Incendio! Places! Defender! Rebellion! Bombarder! Accio! Places! Defender! Rebellion!
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio! This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Incendio! This way!
Lindíssimo.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Yeah.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Não é?
Should we expect
Vamos metê-lo
trouble
lá
from
na
the
nossa
poachers,
casota, né?
given the trouble we just
Vão abrir,
caused?
eu certeza que vão abrir agora a quarta cena para meter
They're
lá os
not a
dragões.
forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Ok. Mais um talent point.
Revelio.
Deixa-me pensar o que vamos fazer. Vamos claramente ver esta área ou não? O que é que temos de quests? Não nos... Espera aí, eles vão libertar quests agora, de certeza. É estranho, não temos nada. Map. Vamos explorar talvez um bocadinho aqui à volta só para... Treasure Vault. Já vamos aqui, depois vamos ali. Depois podemos ir a esta aldeiazita também. Já, vamos aqui. Eles vão desbloquear mensagens agora, de certeza.
Always going somewhere, that one.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Claro.
I should... Revelio.
Já vamos fazer isso. Mostra lá o que é suposto fazer. Collect the field guide page in the underground harbor. Collect the field guide page from the book on intermediate transfiguration in the library. Ok. Não tenho mais nada para ler, não. Podemos vir aqui.
Don't give me that look. You want to mind yourself, you do, before I...
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do rituals.
Mr. Dallas.
I've seen you use it.
And no one to share in my victory. Revelio.
Ok. Herbology. Nós fizemos aquele que dê 3. Aquele que dê 3 de fangs. Bem, ok, vamos aqui. Onde é que são aquelas missões? Por acaso, espera aí, deixa eu ver onde é que são. São as duas em Hogwarts, as duas que nós precisamos, são. Ok, são. Map, oral map. Quanto tempo é que temos? 32, ok, podemos ir. Vamos para o Hogwarts então. Depois eu entretanto eu vou fazer um episódio a limpar estas zonas todas. Porque pá, eu quero, acho necessário e pá, e é isso. E inclusive eu vou tentar, vai ser mais um daqueles episódios de 2 horas. Vamos ter que fazer isso, vai ter que ser feito. Tem que ser feito. Vai ter que ser feito, portanto. Explorar à volta, depois Hogwarts. Dentro de Hogwarts é mais. Pá, logo se vê. Agora fora é mais. Eu acho que é mais importante limpar tudinho. Que é para. Pronto.
Revelio.
It's a relief to finally have an
Para Nazaré, como é que é? Está tudo fixe ou não queres dizer a ninguém? Olha, este aqui já devemos poder ir, exato. Olha, boa. Vamos a este.
Hello, Hamora.
Está tudo bacana? Ok. Mas não tens aulas nesta hora? Também, tudo a andar, normaleco, pá. Quer dizer, está tudo bem porque estamos aqui a jogar Harry Potter, não é? Uma coisa que já se espera há algum tempo. Portanto, é fantástico para mim.
Revelio.
Isto é quase a acabar. Eu acho que ainda estamos um bocadinho longe, mas mesmo assim já estou a ver o final da coisa. Sly Cooper. Não sei que jogo é esse. Acho que nunca vi. Não sei. É isto? Até nós não vimos isto outra vez. Eu acho que apanhei aqui. Se calhar não. Isto é debaixo da ponte. Esta cena não é debaixo da ponte, para não. Oi.
So this is the underground harbour.
Pois nunca vim aqui, não.
The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
Ah, Grey Lady, yeah. Ok, pera. Vamos.
Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Realmente este aqui ainda bem que temos uma quest que é para vir aqui, porque senão era bem lixado. Não. Não era fácil, não. Aquele jogo que já me falaste várias vezes. Olha, já nem me lembro. Espera aí, deixa-me lá ver. Vou pesquisar aqui no telemóvel. Da PS3. É isto? É isso? Porquê que eu ia jogar um jogo da PlayStation 3?
Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs.
Calma, Lion. Lion. Mas há emuladores. Puto, mas eu não vou jogar este jogo, não é? Eu jogos antigos jogo aqueles que eu jogava na altura. Mas já, parece engraçado, sim.
My mother would like to speak with
Não é
me.
muito grande o jogo,
I
não.
believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to.
Não, é só por causa eu tenho muitas cenas que posso jogar, percebes? Não vou estar a jogar isto.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Pronto, isto estão o resto das missões a dar pop-up. Pá, obrigado pela sugestão, pá.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be...
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Sim.
Professor Weasley asked me to,
Agora
get something
vou estar a
from
jogar
that
isto
book.
até acabar. Depois
There I have
disso
it.
vou,
Did you
em
know?
princípio, jogar uma cena que vai
I'll give
sair,
you this
um
book
jogo novo que vai
if
sair.
you humour me by
Vai
answering
estar
a few
no
questions from
no
my
Xbox
quiz.
Game Pass. Tenho que
Quiz?
aproveitar o Xbox Game
Some
Pass enquanto o
people call
tenho.
bits
Tenho
of
que estar quase a
knowledge
terminar
trivia.
também.
I would argue that no knowledge is trivial.
Portanto, tenho que jogar o máximo
I
de
have
coisas que ainda não joguei do
created a
Xbox Game
small
Pass.
quiz, just for fun,
E depois tenho que jogar
focusing
aqueles que
mainly on
comprei,
the
tipo
lore of
Witcher
the Wizarding
3,
world. None of the
Horizon.
other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say
Em
they have
princípio não
enough
vai
with
haver muitos mais
schoolwork.
lançamentos agora que eu
Ugh,
gosto assim
They
tanto.
don't value knowledge the way
Portanto,
I
vou jogar
do.
os jogos que tenho para jogar.
Surely
Olha,
you're
Walking Dead
interested.
nunca mais.
I'll even
O
start
Grounded
with a
nunca
few
mais
of my
acabei com
easiest
o John
questions.
também. Enfim.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Sei lá.
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Oh,
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the
Só
drinker
perguntas fáceis.
temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
ai.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone,
So,
and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Quaffle. Bludger. Ui. Ui, qual é que é a maior? A Bludger ou a Quaffle?
The Quaffle.
That's right! When a chaser throws the quaffle
Quaffle.
through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch
Quaffle,
match,
quaffle.
their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
Species? Não.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like to answer more questions.
Anda,
What
bota.
governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
What governmental body directly?
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of
Man,
Wizarding
estamos a responder
Secrecy,
bem.
which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
Isto não sei.
The Antipodean Opali.
No, I'm sorry, but the answer was the Peruvian Vipertooth. Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Oof. Sei lá.
Elfrida Clag.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft.
Ah, eu ia
It
por
is
isso.
believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
Sei lá, mano.
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a lethifold?
Esse aqui que é um Letifold. Patronus Charm? Não, isto. Deve ser isto.
The Knockback Jinx.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus Charm. The only known survivor of a lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Meu Deus, sei lá essas coisas.
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Knowledge is the real
Faço a
magic.
mínima ideia.
No, the answer was never tickle a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam
Pois.
Titilandus. Which
Pois
magical
é, eu por
creature
acaso.
is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
Sei lá.
The Runespore.
That's right! According to parcel mouths, each of the rune's paws' 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The
What a
American
Soltei.
school was founded in the 17th century by Isolde Sayre and James Stewart. What is
Umas
the most
passazinhas.
powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Virositiserum.
Incorrect. The answer was Amotentia. Amotentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find
Mas
attractive,
o nome não era estranho.
such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Puto. Vá.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Sei lá eu, meu.
Sir Agravain.
Incorrect. The answer was Egbert the Egregious. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Sei lá.
The
Stooging.
answer was actually haversacking. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when 2 chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Webbed feet.
No, the answer was bad luck. Native to the European
Sei lá, eu.
coastline, the effects
Mano,
of a
só que perguntas
malaclaw's
mesmo
bite can
à
last
toa.
up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
Mimbolus mimbletonia.
Correct. The Mimbolus mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The pepper-up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Linford of Stinchcombe.
Very good. Centuries later,
Só porque era um nome esquisito.
would expand on Linford's previous work to create the pepper-up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
A smaller pot.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
The answer was a single slipper. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster
Não
is
li, eu
native
tenho o
to
livro,
which
não li.
region of the world?
The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
The Scottish Highlands.
No, the answer was North America. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Ei, sei lá, mano.
Sir Luckless.
Correct!
Ah,
The
pois,
three
faz
witches
sentido.
in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of
Bem,
the
estamos a perder
kelpie's
muito tempo aqui com
existence.
perguntas.
Who
Pá.
was the first Minister for Magic?
Ei,
Cadmus
não
Peveril.
sei.
No, the first minister was Ulick Gamp. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. Ah, it's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something regardless. Thank you for
Let's see.
humouring me by participating. I had a splendid time. I put
Bem,
the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make
Isto
quick
não me
progress.
dá. Ah, por termos respondido a cenas. Ia poder-nos dar uma cena na
Professor
Steam.
Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Ou se calhar dá-nos se acertássemos em todas, não é? Pois. Ora bem, quests. Sim, vamos fazer esta, não tem mal, depois fazemos as outras. Vamos lá aprender. Assim aprendemos já o último feitiço. Acho que não vou usar muito, sinceramente. Se calhar até é útil, não sei. Temos que experimentar em combate para perceber. Bem, porque é que as cutscenes estão bugadas? Lion, mano, já chega. Vá. Vai lá para a tua caminha, vai lá.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration,
Já estou aqui a
as you
coçar
may be
todo o
weary
teu
of
pelo.
hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But
Caminha, vai
we
para a
needn't
caminha,
be
Lion. Vai.
daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you. Tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Transformation. A nossa super varinha. Ai, nanas.
Beautifully done.
Lindíssimo. A Spellmaster.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I enjoy talking to Mr. Ollivander. I'm fascinated by wand law, and I'd never visited the owlery. Bit of a mess.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Ok. Eu disse que não, porque não é suposto contar-nos a ela as cenas que andamos a fazer, né? T. Pronto, onde é que eu vou pôr isto? É a pergunta. Pá, eu não sei se isto é assim tão bom. Deixa eu experimentar isto.
Since our visit to Feldwood, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Acho que nós não vamos usar. Não faz muito sentido. Pelo menos não me parece fazer muito sentido.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Ok. Ui, já temos muitas quests, né? Estamos com 50 e tal minutos. Vamos fazer o quê? Talk to Poppy, talvez. Ou então aqui. Vamos ver o que estiver mais perto. Vamos lá aqui fazer mais esta. Depois deste episódio, eu não sei se vamos trazer, se eu vou trazer o episódio de 2 horas com toda a... Portanto, a explorar, ou se será só depois de outro episódio? Ainda não sei bem. Vou ter que investigar.
You wanted to speak with me, mother?
Porque eu queria...
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned.
My little gazelle.
Not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate.
It
involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Hey.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh,
No, it's no.
A person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it
E eu
feel to
adorava que desse
transform
isto
into
no
an
jogo, meu. Era lindo.
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Revelio.
Na boa. Para terminar, vamos à outra, né? Quer dizer, já estamos com 59 minutos. Map. Vamos lá. Só falar com ela. Terminamos este episódio e depois o próximo já sabem. Eu vou ter que perceber se realmente fazemos mais um episódio normal de uma horita ou se vamos apostar num de 2 horitas a explorar mais as cidades e assim.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Ok. Vamos ter com o Amit. Ok. Amigos, vamos terminar aqui. Acho que vamos ficar mesmo aqui. Okay. Temos muita gear para vender, né? Portanto, podemos se calhar ir tentar vendê-la assim. Podemos ir vender a gear só enquanto terminamos o episódio. Pá, o próximo basicamente foi como eu vos tenho dito até agora. Vamos tentar perceber se... eu vou tentar perceber se vamos fazer um episódio de... Olha, por acaso da vassoura, o gajo nunca mais teve cenas para nós. Portanto, vamos tentar... já temos 11 mil dinheiro. No próximo episódio, ou vai ser 2 horitas à grande, tipo a explorar o mundo, ou vai ser um episódiozinho normal, não sei bem ainda. Já sabem que esses episódios extra, por norma, não têm missões muito importantes ou que sejam de grande relevância. Portanto, vocês podem saltar à frente se não quiserem ver essa parte da série. Eu meto sempre lá explorando o mundo e extra à frente, em princípio. Não sei bem como é que os vou identificar ainda. Ainda nem sequer, eu estou a gravar isto e ainda nem sequer saiu o primeiro desses. Portanto, ainda não sei bem que título é que lhe vou dar. Mas há de ser explorando o mundo 1 ou explorando o mundo 2, cenas desse género. Mas pronto. É isso. Espero que tenham gostado deste episódio e vemos no próximo. Já sabem. Piu, piu.